Namaskar, hello and a very warm welcome to CIET NCERT's special live phone-in interactive program of Sahyog, Guidance for Mental Well-Being of the Children. My name is Tanvi Khurana and here we are with a very special topic and it's called Motivating Adolescents to Pursue Their Dreams. Well, we all say that breathe dreams like air, and it's amazing to have dreams, and there's a way through which you can go and you can fulfill all your dreams. So definitely it's amazingly way that we can say that the motivating adolescents to pursue their dreams, there are multiple strategies, there are multiple methods. So please watch this program and understand how you can motivate someone else, or you as an adolescent can get motivated. If you have any questions, any queries, reach out to us. Give us a call on our number, which is 8800440559. And if you want to email us, the email ID would be sahyog.ncrt@ciet.nic.in. At this moment, you're watching us on eVidya channel number 6 to channel number 12, and also on our YouTube channel, that's NCRT Official. In the live chat box, do raise your questions and queries till 5:30. We have a lot of time and we have two experts with us. Let me please introduce to you my first guest. She is Dr. Dhanya Krishnan. Ma'am, a very warm welcome to you.
Namaste.
Namaskar, ma'am. Ma'am is from Regional Institute of Education, Bhubaneswar, NCERT, and along with her we have a practicing counselor, and she is Miss Shweta Das. Ma'am, a very warm welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you once again for being with us today and sharing your views. So let's just begin this conversation. But before that, I have an announcement to make, that is regarding G20 presidency. We are extremely proud of the fact that India assumed G20 presidency and would convene the G20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the country this year, that is 2023. A nation deeply committed to democracy and multilateralism, India's G20 presidency would be a watershed moment in her history, as it seeks to play an important role by finding global pragmatic solutions for the well-being of all, and in doing so manifest its true spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or should I say, the world is one family. With that, let's understand this topic a little better, and my first question would be to Dr. Krishnan. Ma'am, would you like to tell us that how significant it is to motivate our adolescents to pursue their dreams?
What a beautiful topic, Tanvi, we have to discuss on. And there are many quotations, there are many definitions of what a dream is. I would like to say dreams are today's answers to tomorrow's questions. So discussing about such an important topic is very, very crucial, because many times we all have our own dreams, and even during adolescence we had several dreams, and many times we left our dreams on the way, and some of us could carry over the dreams to reality, to its achievement. Sometimes when we discuss with our adolescent children, we understand that they couldn't identify what their dream is. So that is one of the concerns. And the second is that even if they have dreams, they are not confident about their dreams. And the third is that sometimes adolescents are not able to identify whether it's their dream or it's a fantasy. So this is the context that we have to discuss how we can motivate adolescents to pursue their dreams. When we understand that the significance of having a dream, it is that the dreams make them, gives them a roadmap for the future. And it gives them an opportunity for the adolescents to pursue their goals to its achievement based on their interest or their passion. They can spend the free time productively in a worthwhile manner when they have a dream to chase over. So having a dream makes them more empowered. When I say they're empowered, that means they get an idea that everything is possible. It is not that, some hurdles, some practical difficulties that inhibit them to achieve their dreams. So they feel empowered, they can get a direction to the future, and even they can address some of the challenges, some of the difficulties as well. And when I say challenges, in each step of achieving dreams, there may be practical difficulties, there may be disappointments, there may be disturbing situations. So how do we address those situations and challenges, and coming out of that challenges, again, how do we pursue our dreams becomes very, very significant here. When we see that when you are pursuing your dreams, you can have a very positive self-talk, you can have self-affirmations, and this particular self-talk and self-affirmation gives you a very beautiful picture of the world itself, because our today's world is built of the dreams of many people, and we cannot discuss about dreams without quoting Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He talked about the dreams in a very, very elaborate way to children. He says, under quotation, dreams, dreams, dreams. Dreams are transformed into thoughts, and thoughts are resulted in actions. So our point is, the first point, the entry point is to have dreams, and converting the dreams or transform the dreams into thought process, and deciding those thought process in such a way that it could result in some kind of actions. So the dreams give a clear vision and perspective about the future, about their life as well. So in this particular context, it's highly significant for us to motivate our adolescents to have a dream and to pursue the dreams also. It's not that the dreams can be fulfilled in a day, it is that the dreams could be broken into the different goals, and we have to pursue those goals with passion and commitment and honesty, because adolescent is the phase where they have identity crisis, they are in the process, they are confused about the career that they are looking at. So in that particular context, in that specific crucial phase of life, it's highly significant that they have beautiful dreams about their life, about the world, and they pursue the dreams as well, Tanvi.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for letting us know what exactly dreams are. And this is utterly significant for all the adolescents to have those dreams and to pursue those dreams, because dreams only become goals in future, like you said. But ma'am, every way to pursue their dreams is not that smooth, and there are certain challenges, there are certain hurdles. And would you like to discuss, Shweta ma'am, would you like to discuss certain points where we can discuss those hurdles that the adolescents face in their daily lives on the way to pursue their dreams? Ma'am.
Yes, like ma'am said, all of us have dreams.
Yes.
Now, what drives our dreams? What drives our dreams is what we call as motivation. It is having a motive along with action. That's what motivation is all about. Now, what happens is, as parents also, we might have heard each other speaking, saying questions like, my child has so much of potential, but वो कोशिश ही नहीं कर रहा है. We don't know why, what is happening. उसको इतना interest था, अभी क्यों नहीं है. My child has so much of potential, but still there is something lacking, and we are not able to convince the child to do something. Mostly what happens is in adolescence age, what we parents presume that to be lack of motivation or laziness is actually misplaced motivation. They have so much going on around them that the motivation to chase their dreams or passion or aspiration takes a backstage. Now this is mostly seen when your children are in the middle grades. The motivation for pursuing the passion takes a nosedive. Now this doesn't happen with all the adolescents. For some, they need to be motivated. Now what happens is there are a lot of reasons why the motivation fails and why the dreams take a backstage. We'll discuss few of it. Most importantly will be the biological changes. Having your periods or being 4 feet 2 inches, whereas your body is 5 feet 10 inches, that distracts them a lot. And believe me, they are very real issues. We might think that, so what if you are you got your periods late, or so what if you are not that tall, or so what if you are 6 feet tall when the whole class is not that tall. But that actually distracts them, and they get involved in all those things, and so it's very difficult for them. Next would be the emotional changes that happens. Adolescence is a period of overwhelming emotions. They develop new relationships, new insecurities. So it takes a little bit of extra effort to concentrate on a particular science project or a favorite sport of theirs. So all these take backstage. Now there is also the school environment. As the grades increase, the level of home tasks and the syllabus increases. and along with it the students also have their extracurricular activities and the social life. So and in between all this they are unable to have a balance, maintain a balance, because adolescents have so much on their plate, and teenagers who have not learned how to prioritize things, they get lost and they're not sure as to where should they start. And in this way it tends to dampen their motivation to pursue their favorite things or take up a challenging project. Also, there is a particular belief in the child itself which develops when your children are young. They believe that the harder you try, the better you get at doing something. Now as they age, what happens is they believe that the ability is constant, and in comparison to others' ability, they believe that the harder I try, maybe I'm not that much able. That is why I need to try harder, which is just the opposite of what they used to think when they were young. And all these factors, they dampen their motivation towards achieving different things. Also, the home environment, the kind of facilities they get, mostly for backward families or for children who are at risk, who are not attended to properly. They are not given extra classes or extra need, which would be a spur to encourage the passion in them. And so these would be a few of the factors which act as hurdles for adolescents to pursue their dream or follow their passion as they grow.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Like you said that these hurdles, they are very much real, and I'm sure the viewers, the adolescents who are watching us this program, they can understand it better and they can relate to what you're talking about. And if we would like to discuss that there has to be certain ways in which they can try and focus more on pursuing their dreams, as in because there are so many hurdles, they get distracted very easily. So are there any ways, any methods through which they can try and to be on the road through which they can pursue their dreams and try and stay as focused as possible? Dhanya ma'am, would you like to say that?
Tanvi, the most important thing is that we should encourage them to have their own dreams. Many times we the parents, we think we couldn't achieve our dreams, so let us do it through our children. So that should not be. In fact, we need to understand children's interest, children's area of passion and their commitment to the field, and accordingly we should encourage them to have their own dreams. That is very, very significant, so that they can sustain the dream to its fulfillment. Otherwise, there is possibility it's half the way they just back out. So the first and foremost thing is that, and I want to say our young viewers, that you dream and then you have all the liberty to dream for yourself and you have to follow it. The second point, I'll say that most of the time when we think of our dreams, we are not confident whether it is practicable, whether it is doable, and there are many social acceptance principles come in. Am I doing the way my society, my parents want, or this is the dream which is practicable in my own situations? There may be many hurdles that Ms. Shweta was discussing about. But we have to believe in ourselves, that we need to believe and we need to have a confidence that yes, I can do it, I can pursue that. Developing that self-esteem is very, very significant for pursuing the dream. So we, the parents or the counselors or the teachers, the society at a larger scale, we need to make our children and give the children the liberty and freedom to dream, and we need to instill the self-esteem, the confidence among themselves that they can pursue the dreams as well. The second point I would like to say here is that they have to maintain a positive attitude. As I discussed while addressing the first question, there may be hurdles and then struggles, or there are factors which may inhibit the process of achieving the dreams, but we should not leave our dreams at par and we need to continuously try for it. So these processes will help the teenagers to have a dream and pursue it. If you ask me, there are different ways of doing it. Maybe very, very simplest way we can say that we need to write down the dreams. Many times we don't do that, and now my young viewers, they all are on vacation, they have time to do that. They should start writing the dreams. Along with writing the dreams, you need to write that your rationale or justification for why do you have that dream. Is there anything very specific about your dreams there? There are many things that you can dream of. You can dream of being a bodybuilder, or you can dream of a cricketer and so on, or a scientist and so on. But why do you think that's a dream that you want to pursue on? When you write down the justification and the rationale, you are more clear about why this becomes your dream. So write down your dreams, and while writing down, let it be very, very specific, and write down the reasons for pursuing this particular element as your dream. Second is that for that matter, we can start a journaling thing. You can have an organizer, because dreams, as I said, it cannot be done in one day, in one go. It is that the dreams can be broken down into small tasks or small goals. So journaling would help you to check whether you are achieving those tasks, and maybe day-to-day it could be a day-to-day activity. At least daily you need to think about the dream. Even if you are not able to do that for some or the other reason, that's fine, but you need to think about your dream at least once in a day. So when you think about it, then you have the drive, as she was trying to explain, drive to pursue it as well. So write down the dream and then start doing the journaling. And when you are writing the goals, you please mention the deadline for it as well. It need not be like infinite time of getting it done, because you have small tasks. You are breaking the dreams into different goals and small tasks, and write down which are the tasks that you need to finish and within what time you should do that. And while achieving these small tasks, you feel happy about it. And then the dopamine, the hormone that releases, which gives happiness to you, one part of the dream has been achieved. Maybe the one small task is done, and I'm on the right way to achieve my dream. So every moment have a check, and enjoy for your smaller and smaller success as well. You don't have to wait for a long time to be happy for it. You are achieving small things, then please do that. And the next point I would like to say that you can have a small workspace where you can work on pursuing your dreams. When I say workspace, it need not be an office space or a separate room for you to do your activities, but let there be a specific place. As I said, if you want to become a bodybuilder, then you need to identify which gym I should go. So maybe that you want to become a poet, then probably you need to have a very silent space where you can create your poems, maybe at your own house. So let there be a space for you to pursue the activities and for achieving the goals as well. The next point I would like to say, you should have a mentor. Always try to identify a mentor. It could be your peer, it could be your teacher, it could be elder in your family, but let there be a mentor wherein you can discuss about your dreams and you can achieve. This will create more awareness on you about the different related areas of your dreams. When you are with us like-minded people, the people who inspires you, and probably the mentor can identify the different avenues wherein you can exercise these goals, and which is on the pathway to the goals as well. So identify the mentor. Second is that you find out that if there is any option for any kind of small internship activity could be done. It could be an online platform as well. Identify any online website or any online platform wherein you can do some courses related to it. So have a support system for you to continue the dream as well, the activities to reach the dream as well. Next thing, you have to take a regular breaks. As it's not that we are working on a dream and continuously we work on it. No, we can take a smaller breaks that actually rejuvenates you to continue the task with more and more energy. So learn to work through the difficulty as well. That is the next point that we discussed in the first question. We may have the different hurdles and then practical difficulties, and accepting the mistake becomes very, very significant here. To err is humane. So we need to accept that on the process we may come across different hurdles, we may commit mistakes, but how are you approaching that mistakes becomes significant here. How are you dealing with the mistakes or the errors that you committed or the failure that you had done? Accept the failure, and then the approach with which we come forward to achieve the dream becomes very significant. So you need to have confidence, you need to accept your mistakes, and then you need to work more with more and more zeal and energy there. Then we have to think that achieving the dream is something that we should live with it. Unless and until we have a dream, probably the future becomes very, very dim. We need to always continuously aspire for dreams, and then we need to find the ways that how we can pool our energy, channelize the energy, especially in adolescent phase. We need to see that we need to channelize the enormous energy what we have, pool together and use it for your betterment and worthwhile activities, Tanvi.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. The points you gave, I think they are going to be helpful to all the adolescents, be it having a mentor or be it taking a regular break and understanding what your dreams are all about. Think about them and analyze them. Ma'am, with that, these are the points through which they can stay focused for sure. But being a parent, being a teacher, I think we all should know how to motivate the adolescents to pursue their dreams, because there are multiple ways for that. Any pointers, Shweta ma'am, you would like to add here?
Yes, sure. Now, what happens is motivation is a continuous and a dynamic process. It continues. It is not a one-time affair. And as stakeholders in a child's life, parents, guardians, and teachers, we have a responsibility towards keeping this motivation stimulated. Now, motivation, there are three important components of motivation. One is the activation, second is persistence, and third is intensity. When I say activation is what Dhanya ma'am covered here, is that having a dream, having a goal, having an aspiration. Now, persistence is working towards, like ma'am said, you need to journal it, you need to find a mentor, you need to make plans as to how you are going to pursue your dream. So that is what I would mean by persistent. And intensity is the amount of passion, amount of interest that you put in. Now, as parents and guardians, we need to stimulate all these three components so that our children are continuously motivated in their growing years. Now, there are few ways in which we can do. First and foremost is set yourself as an example as a parent. When teens observe their parents taking up responsibility, being punctual, fulfilling all the obligation, completing their tasks on time, taking their work seriously, in a way they also get motivated and influenced by the parents, because the parents are the first teachers in a child's life. Next would be encourage choice. Give them the choice. When you give your teen a choice, you give them the power to change the world a little bit, and that as it is very fulfilling. It fills them up with confidence, and it intrinsically motivates them. Inherently, that's kind of a motivation. When you give them a choice, you also give them a choice to make mistakes. Of course, you cannot leave your adolescents. When I say give them a choice, I'm not saying that just let them do anything they want. Be a support person behind them or beside them. Let them make mistakes. Let them make their choices. Let them decide what they want to do. And only if they fail, they learn from it. So give them that space, because in adolescence it is all about giving them space and being there so that if they falter, you are there to help them. Now, and also there is a famous saying that Rome was not built in a day. So that is what we need to inculcate in our children, that every aspect, every dream, every passion of theirs, it requires a continuous steady effort, because today's world is very fast paced. Everything that it is like Maggie is 2 minutes, then they have fast food which is just fast. So they are used to a culture which is
okay. Like Shweta ma'am pointed out each and everything, and I think that parents and teachers can contribute a lot in motivating the adolescents. Like she said, that we need to encourage the choices of adolescents. We should definitely do that, and there's a time that the adolescents need, so we should give them the time. So in this particular program where we were discussing motivating adolescents to pursue their dreams, we discussed that how significant it is to motivate the adolescents to pursue their dreams. There are certain hurdles, but then there are certain ways also through which they can stay focused and they can walk on the path to pursue their dreams. So thank you so much to our guests here. We had Dr. Dhanya Krishnan and we also had Ms. Shweta Das. They discussed each and everything regarding this topic. I really hope that you enjoyed this topic. Thank you so much to all the viewers for being a part of this program, and if in case you have missed it, please watch it again on NCRT Official, that is our YouTube channel. So we are wrapping up our today's programs right here, right now, but tomorrow we'll come back with more topics on more subjects. So do watch eVidya channels for your studies, for your dreams to stay there with you. And before we leave, I have an announcement to make, that is regarding NCRT's textbooks, which are available for the academic session 2023-24 throughout the country at the moment. If you want to buy the hard copies, just go to the NCRT sales counter. They are available in New Delhi, Ahmedabad, Bengaluru, Guwahati and Kolkata from 9:30 to 6 p.m. and they are functional on all days with no exceptions, neither Sunday nor Saturday nor even gazetted holidays. So you can go to these counters and directly purchase them. If you want to place an order online, then ncrtbooks.ncrt.gov.in is the website. Just go there, place an order, and you will be receiving the books at your doorstep with no delivery charge at all. If you want to download the soft copy, the PDF versions, you can do that. It's free of cost, and you can go to NCRT Diksha or ePathshala website or their mobile apps and you can download those copies. If you want to know more about our authorized vendors, that ncrt.nic.in, that is the website. Please have a look at our authorized vendors. With that information, we are wrapping up our today's programs. I really hope that you enjoyed, and please have a great day ahead. Take care and do pursue your dreams. It's never too late to pursue your dreams. So take care with that. I'm Tanvi Khurana and I'll take a leave of you. Namaskar.